minutes. Talk about this new car from Rlaarlo. Let me see if I can get some lighting on. There we go. That might make it a little bit better for these few minutes we go live. We'll see who comes on and who does not. I still have yet to put the stickers on here, but I'll do that at some point in time. If I put them on there, I actually flipped it when I was driving it on my own the other day. So look at that detail. I can see people getting there and repainting or redoing those figurines in there as well. But I just wanted to spend a few minutes to talk about this vehicle because a lot of people are talking about it and the Rlaarlo and all that stuff. So I was like, let's just go live for a minute. I see a couple people on here. I don't know if this light's going to be too bright, but sometimes with this new phone that I have, it's kind of hard to see. So, because you guys see how it tries to adjust the lighting there. There's a couple people on here. So basically, since you guys are on here, I haven't had any issues with this vehicle. I've driven it straight stock out the box. I didn't do any changes to it or anything. I wanted to see how it was going to run. I didn't have any problems with it at all. I'm going to speed test it. I got a little code and stuff today, so I'll speed test it probably in a couple of days. But I wanted to open this up for a live discussion for a few minutes if anybody wanted to talk about it. And you guys know this is pretty much well detailed. It's got a sensor system, and I think for the price you're paying, it really dwarfs a lot of the other companies out there that are creating rally cars and stuff. So sorry, my off there. Let me turn this back on. There we go. So I don't know if you guys have questions, concerns, any of that for this, but I have, like I said, I haven't had any problems with it. I don't think this can run 4S. Some of the original instructions were talking about 2 to 4S LiPo. I actually purchased a 4S LiPo for this, and I plugged it up. I didn't run it. I got this from Amazon for like 15 bucks or something. But I plugged this up to run it, and it just turned on. I didn't actually hit the throttle on it, so I did not run 4S on it. I'll probably end up changing the gearing for it and gearing that up just a little bit. So I think it's going to be stock out the box in the 30s, the low 30s, probably with the speed gear. High 30s, maybe low 40s. We'll test that. I mean, if I can get, I should have took this off before I actually went live, so I'm not making all this noise and pulling everything around. Take this off real quick. Put that over there. I got to change this gearing out for this, and I haven't done it. I probably should have got some tools and went in and put my tripod in here and set this up, but I have to change all this out. I think that's a 1.5 on the pinion gear, so I have to get my little torch and stuff to do that. They do have a positioner I can put my little GPS on, which is good. So I'm thinking probably about low 30s out the box, high 30s, maybe 40s, low 40s with the speed gear in there. This is one of the pre-productions. And like I said, you guys saw the running video I had. I hadn't had any issues or anything with it, but I wanted to go live for a few minutes and answer any questions you guys may have about this vehicle so far. I still have yet to take it off road. I did go ahead, and for me, I like to take the bottom of my chassis up because I don't like to get the stuff all scraped and scratched up. But I'm also curious. I should have brought like a Fortec or something in here to do a side-by-side comparisons to a Fortec, because it'd be cool if we can fit some 10 scale bodies on here. So the floor is open for any questions, concerns, whatever you guys want to talk about for a few minutes. So, yep, pre-production. I think some people were asking why it was so high up in the back. It's so that those tires and wheels won't rub on the back of this bike. I'm actually glad they did that, because I personally get tired of cars that I get that you run them and the tires eat into the body. I think even at the high speed gear, we're not going to have that particular problem with this one. So, but you see, this is well constructed in here. So I'm not gonna do a lot of talking, y'all. I'm letting y'all come with any questions or concerns y'all may have. I don't know about the other bodies. That's why I should have brought other bodies in. This is 10th scale, so it probably is a tad bit smaller than some of the ones like the HPI and all that. But it should. I mean, it looks like as far as the wheelbase and everything, it should be able to fit those kind of bodies on there. I think the only thing that's gonna mess you up is that it does sit a little bit higher, so these shock towers and stuff may eat into the body for it. But I should, like I said, I should have brought in a Fortec or something like that just to do a side by side comparisons between the two. But that'd be pretty cool if you could, though, right? Because I mean, for the price you pay, even for this or just as a roller, you're still paying less than what you pay for a lot of those other models that are out there. I know there's a couple. I think it's MJX has got one, Kyosho's got one and stuff, but I don't think their bodies are as detailed. They have all these lights and stuff and all this functionality with it. So you got about 20 people on. And waiting for any questions. I mean, suspension setup seems to be pretty good. You guys saw me running this pretty much on road, doing a couple of jumps and stuff with it, and it ran good. I mean, this is not designed to be a speed car. I mean, you can lower it down and do that stuff, but you have to take the body off and do a couple of things. You can make it into a possible 100-mile-per-hour car, but you're gonna have to change a lot of stuff out. But it wasn't really designed for that. It was designed to be, as they have, as a rally car. So I think a lot of people, I know some people are having, I guess, problems with the gyro in it, but you can adjust that. I mean, there's ways to adjust that and stuff as well. But it's not designed to be some car you're just taking off road and just running it like you would a 10 scale buggy or a 10 scale car. Okay. Just looking at some of these comments. Thankfully, it's a hatchback, so you can cheat a little with the fit. Yeah, that's true. I actually like this one better. This one seemed to handle a little bit better. I just like the body of it. Um, that's just me. I just like the way this body looks, and I didn't put the decals on it. I probably won't put them on there. I just like the way this looks. This has got a lot more detail on it, and it just looks better, in my opinion, than the other one. I mean, there's differences, of course. Tire diameter is going to be a little bit smaller on this one than it is on the other one. So big muscles, there's no room to upgrade. Well, there is for the electronics if you want to do that. You got to probably rearrange stuff. You can take this receiver box out and just mount the receiver on top of the servo. That'll give you some room if you want to put a bigger motor in there. As far as battery components and stuff, um, it depends on what you're trying to do because you could just take the speed controller. It depends on what you're going to do, and you can mount that speed controller up here. Now, if you're not going to use this body, that'll be actually fine because that's going to run into that body. But you can mount the speed controller up here, and this will allow you to fit bigger or normal standard size batteries in here. So you can do some modifications to it. Like I said, it just all depends on what you want to do and what you're trying to do with it. Ooh, that's bad. There we go. I forgot what size the motor is. 36, I think it is, something like that. I can't really see that in here either. But it being a censored system, I think that, like I said, there's no arguments for me right now as far as running this vehicle. Now, I'll run it again in the next day or so. I'll take it out for a speed run, and then after the speed run, I'm going to take it off-road probably that same day. I really wish I could do this 4S, but like I said, when I plugged it up, it just came on and it didn't beep or anything. So it's probably not sensing, and it's probably too much for this vehicle. So yeah, hopefully they won't. I think that they got all that stuff straight. I mean, if they do, then some people have pretty much got this ahead of time before they take it down. That'll make kind of a rare commodity, but I'm pretty sure they got things covered with this one. If not, you guys will find out in the next couple of months or so. Ooh, if I was gonna do a roller, Randy, it depends on my budget for it. Um, it really would depend on my budget. I mean, you guys know you can always go to Jenny's RC and get some stuff over there for pretty cheap, so you can do that. There you go. MLZ Designs says he's getting one just in case. Nitro Pimp said he's getting his tomorrow. Nice. So you're getting a straight roller. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it just depends. This is a newly designed radio and stuff too. Don't know why they changed it too much, but this is another radio design. But I mean, they're trying to be innovative. They're not just using the same thing over and over again. So you guys have to commend them for that. Most companies are going to be using the same radios over and over again, but they seem to be trying to push the envelope as far as doing things different. I mean, a sensor system in here, different radio, some of the functionality and stuff of it is going to be good. Now, we do need a bigger car. I know I agree with everybody on that. We do want some larger scale cars. Imagine if this was fifth scale. That would have been pretty awesome. So, okay, same car as mine. So maybe somebody else can recommend some electronics. Like I said, I would just, for me, because I don't have a lot of time to sit up here and modify cars and spend a lot of time on just one car. I got stuff I still have to do. Um, I got a corner full of RC car stuff over here. I mean, I got all this stuff over here. I still got to get it. So that XL5, that 540 XL, that motor may be too big unless, because you see this room here. If you're going to remove this servo casing, then it may work for you. Only if you're going to remove it. But I think that motor still may be too big. I'm not 100% sure. But let me know how that works out for you. Because you'll have to go in and remove this receiver box and then mount the receiver either here on top of your servo, and then that motor will fit up in there. So I'm assuming you're going to go 6S on this thing. Do I have any plans to make an armor rally car? I should. I should just take a Typhon and turn it into it. I mean, that would be the best thing to do. Um, should probably do it with their 3S or 2 to 3S Typhon. That'd probably be the best thing. But it's got that clipless body on it, so I have to buy some mounts and stuff for it. I guess the Raleigh RC car crave is kind of coming back, so it'd be nice if they brought back the Sentin 6S that was on that aluminum chassis and stuff, or made that into a Raleigh. I'm still thinking Armor's going to drop a fifth scale Typhon. I don't know why. I mean, they said it before in the video, and I just feel like they're going to do it, but we'll see when. She used a $30 more from Amazon. Okay. Oh, dang, nice. 96. That's crazy. Peace out, Randy. We'll catch you in the next one. I'm actually not going to stay on that long as well. I just wanted to try to answer any questions you guys may have. I may have thought about with this, but I don't think there's going to be too many. I think some of the reviewers out there put out their 2 cents for this, so. See, I did flip this, and I was trying to avoid that, but I did flip, and I did go ahead and scrape my body up, which kind of sucks. So then I'll be putting decals or something to cover that up. I hated that I flipped it too. That's the one thing about these beautiful bodies. When you start flipping them and tearing them up, it just gets to you. So yeah, there could be trophies. For me, it's kind of like, I don't like that, but sorry, y'all. Doesn't like there's too many questions on this. I mean, I know some people pre-ordered it. I know they had something going on yesterday where they went live and stuff like that with it, which is good. So, you guys, I'll take this out. I'll probably start working on it a little bit later on tonight and go ahead and put the speed gear in there or see the largest pinion gear I can put in here, and then run it with a 3S. I just wish I could run this 4S. And the system I got is a 4S system, but it is not a censored, so it's not going to work real well with this motor that's in here. So, all right, I appreciate y'all joining in, and I will see you guys tomorrow.